Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you all doing? Speaking the Xbox America Bab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel. Hope you all did extremely well this fine Monday evening. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Beastie, come and join me, dude. I hope you're all doing well. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to be streaming tonight. I thought Beastie was on holiday for 3 weeks, but he goes away next week, not this week, and I've stolen his spot.
Watch for the lights.
Oh, mate.
Go.
I'm going to give Beastie a shot. He can either race or he can comms. Yeah. I'm not sure what she's going to do, but let me just send him a quick message. Oh, I tell you, I think I'm getting senile, ladies and gents. I'm getting too old. I'm forgetting stuff. This is PUBG, right? Yeah, I'm on the right game. That's good. Excellent. It's a good start. Well, hey, you all doing? Welcome. Division 5 tonight. It is the Division 5 Thrill Seekers, and we are at the Red Bull Rink in Spielberg, Austria, for one of my favourite Grand Prix on the calendar. Yeah, it's the name's given away. It's the Austrian Grand Prix, one of the fastest tracks on the calendar. Changeable weather as well is always in the offing here at Austria, so basically this is going to be a banger. Hold on to your belt buckles because we're about to go racing very, very soon. I think we're waiting for one driver, Ice Fox, Dave the Rave. I've not seen him in the lobby yet. I'm looking for him at the moment. He is the second McLaren driver. I'm not too sure where he is, but hopefully he is going to jump in very, very shortly, and then we can get underway. I had to cut the intro short because A, I'm getting bored of it, and secondly, I was running out of time. So yeah, Invade Matt, thank you for the follow. Welcome, dude. Thank you for following just before the stream started. My name's Ben Kebab. This is Total Impact Racing, and thanks for making us your home for this Monday evening. And yes, I finally stopped being a lazy git, and I decided to, clean myself up a little bit. I've had the full shave. The tash is gone, the goatee is gone, the hair's gone. It's all gone. It's coming back again slowly, I think. Yeah. I want to try and feel young again. You know what I mean? I'm just going to see what Beastie's doing, and then we can get underway, I think. Hopefully you've seen the message. So we'll just hang on for a couple minutes. I've not got so if Beastie doesn't come in, I've not got a comms partner. Cod is off racing summer tonight. He's doing a full qualifying event. I just think he's had enough of being burnt. He needs a few more days off before he comes back to do comms with the racing guru. You know what I mean? I think that's his excuse anyway. So it's just going to be me for the time being, and then Beastie if he does jump in. I don't even know if he's racing or if he wants to do comms actually. Roland's just put in the chat. Robs isn't racing, Roland, by the way, but Dave the Rave should be. So yeah, Pumpy, how you doing? Welcome. Good evening, Gandhi, my man. Go well tonight. Harvey, good to see you, mate. I hope you have a good race tonight. Of course, I will have some league tables up for you guys a little bit later on. Hayes, how you doing, Stacey? Good to see you. I hope you're having a fine Monday. Good to see you. If you want to come in and join me, you're more than welcome. Because I am on my lonesome. I'm just checking Discord real quick. We're just going to wait for like a minute for Ice Fox, and if he doesn't turn up, we're just going to go. We're just going to go, I think. Yay, Stacey, that's fine. Just come and jump in the lobby and the party whenever you're ready. Fantastic. So we haven't done comms for a long time. So yeah.
Mate, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Hey Gandhi, how you doing? Oh, apparently Beastie's coming in. Let me just double check to see what he's doing. Hang on, Stacey. Give me 2 secs, Stacey. Racing or comms? Just going to put the quick question mark out to Beastie before we get going. Looks like I wonder if Dave the Ray's been caught out with the clocks going forwards again, because I think he was almost late last week, wasn't he? And he hasn't said that he's not going to be here, so we are kind of expecting him. How good are you? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. Of course, you're racing tonight, dude. I hope you have a good race tonight. Go well. I'm just waiting to see what Beastie's going to say. Is he going to race or is he going to do comms? That's the question.
Mate, what the fuck?
Now, if you're new to the channel, you're wondering where the mate, what the fuck come from? That's from my good buddy, Mr. David Storm, ETE Storm. That's his catchphrase. That's all I can say. It's brilliant. Okay, yeah, Stacey, that's good. Yeah, if you can jump on, Stacey, that's fantastic. I'll send you the message. I think Beastie's going to have a night off. Beastie, I'm so sorry for nicking your comm spot tonight. Do you know what, mate? Honestly, I misread your message. I thought it was 3 weeks from tonight, not from next week, dude. That is on me. I owe you a week, mate. You can do one of my streams one night. Okay? I'm really sorry about that. But he's also put in the chat, says, let Stace take the comms instead. She has a better voice than mine. Oh, mate, that's quite a day. Oh dear. Okay. So I don't think Ice Fox is going to be here. Oh, Ash, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, man. Bont the Bullet in the chat says it's fine, bit. I've never got a podium whilst Beastie streamed Division 5. I have 100% record when you have. Oh man, that's quality. That is quality, mate. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Beastie. I'm just old age, mate. It's creeping up on me. You know what I mean? It's creeping up on me, mate. Anyways, I think the guys are ready now, so we're going to get going. Stacey will be joining momentarily, so you can just hop in the lobby. Hey, Grit, how you doing, man? Oh man, I'm gutted you can't race tonight, dude. You're still in the championship, though. You know, there's still plenty of points up for grabs, man. So don't despair, Grit, and look forward to seeing you back on track next week, hopefully, mate. Harvey says predictions for tonight. Carnage. I don't know. Austria's one of those tracks. There's a higher risk of a safety car around here than many other tracks due to the high speed nature of it, and the fact that the track is quite a narrow track. But it also gives some of the best racing you'll see. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll do a prediction probably at the end of quali for some channel points. Grits in Blackpool, hey man. Off on the Easter Holes, mate. Oh, have a great time away, mate. Blackpool's a fun place. So yeah, have a good one, man. All right, we're just about ready to get underway. Don't forget, of course, you drivers have your telemetry set to public, please, because we will have beer telemetry live tonight, of course. Can we have a quick audio check as well? How are we sounding? Are we sounding good, guys? I didn't do the thumbs up or the thumbs down in the chat. Are we sounding good? Just so I know. Just give us a thumbs up in the chat. Oh, by the way, Gandhi, yeah, I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay, dude. The backs. I went back to work today for the first day in like 2.5 weeks. Because obviously I knackered my back quite badly. I was a bit mentally fried as well, but yeah, I'm on the mend, dude. I'm on the mend now, and it's good to actually get back to work and earn some money, like, you know what I'm saying. Okay, someone's just joined the party. I'm presuming that is Mistress Hayes. Let me double check.
Hello?
It is!
Hello.
It's Mistress Hayes. Well, should I now call you RRT Hayes?
Yeah, I'm changing that next week.
Oof.
100%.
No longer just Hayes. Back in the esports arena.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I can show off, you know, my consistency and my pace. I think it's been a lot better than it has been.
I reckon you will. You robbed the course of a podium last week, weren't you, really, with that instant...
yeah.
You're unlucky. You're very, very unlucky.
It happens, though.
Well, if you want to jump off me if you're not already in, that'd be perfectly fine. I'm going to get the main stream up now so we can actually have a look, because cars are out on track. I want to see, it's a Ferrari who's going to be, it's the Roch actually. So without any further ado, let's go trackside. Okie dokie, beer telemetry is loading up. So you've got Spielberg dry qualifying, apparently mixed conditions for the race. Someone says it's actually going to be wet.
Ooh.
Interesting. Roland says Stacey's a bit quiet. Turn your headset up, Roland. Turn your hearing aid up, Roland. That's what I suggest.
Is it me being quiet?
No.
Is that any better?
You're loud. You're good for me. You're very, very good for me.
Cool.
Okay, right, we're going to go and jump on board with the Roch is about to start a flying lap, so any further ado, let's jump on board. It just comes around turns 9 and 10 now to start his flyer. And let's see how he goes. It's a bit overcast here at the Red Bull rink, but he's crossed the start-finish line now, and he's on his way on his first flying lap into turn 1. Wide entrance, throw the car in, try not to invalidate on the exit, and it's all looking good so far as he makes his way up through turn 2, which is just a little... kink in the road, and then up to a very heavy braking zone, up to the turn 3 hairpin. It's easy, got to be easy on the throttle on the exit, otherwise you'll spin up those rears and spin off. But he's done well so far. DRS activated, making his way down the hill towards turn 4. So again, quite a tricky corner. You've got to take quite a wide entrance and throw the car in, roll it round, be patient on planting the power. It will hold, and that's nicely done. Through turn 5, this little kick into turn 6 and 7, the two left-handers, medium speed corner, around about 120 miles an hour. Back on the power again for turns 7 and 8. Again, easy to spin up there, but he's done pretty well so far, has the Roch, making his way now towards turn 9, which is the pit lane entrance. A bit of a blind corner. He's got to really throw the car in, be aggressive. And he does that quite nicely. In for the final corner, ride the outside curb, and his lead time, there we go, so 1:05.364 from the Roch. Not a bad time, a solid time there on his first
I
run.
just literally joined. I didn't want to interrupt you, B. All right, I'm going to find out who's on the lap for you. I know Merlin is.
Shuey's just come around turn 10, final corner. Again, riding the curb. That seems to be the thing to do around here, get maximum power out there. 1:05.689. Mortis goes quickest to the 1:04.810 on the soft compound tyres. Merlin has invalidated.
Yep.
It's Good Cop. Oh no, he's backed out.
Oh yeah, he backed out. I was going to say Jill, but he backed out, so...
I think someone else is just about to start a fly now. Just whoever that car's in front.
No.
It's the Lavanator. Just coming through turn 1 now. Let's see.
I haven't seen him on track for a while, personally for myself.
No, I don't. I very rarely see him on track. I see him off track in a few barriers, but rarely on track these days. Like, you know, I'm just kidding, Sky.
Oh dear.
Don't forget, top right of the screen, guys, you've got your beer telemetry, all your stats are up there. You've got your fastest laps, gap to leaders, you've got your tyre wear, tyre temperatures, you've got everything. You've got your brake temps there, you've also got the damage indicators on the cars as well, if they get any wing damage, front, rear or side pod. Here comes...
Great that you've added that beer.
Yeah, it's something
Amazing.
different. Something different, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
something
but it's
different.
so good.
Oh, Scott is just invalidated. Here's run.
Merlin is on the lap. Is anyone in front of him?
Somebody is.
there's a
Actually, there is a car in front of him. Not sure who that is.
Is it Rog? Rog.
Okay, Roger it is. Roger that.
Oh, Jules crashed.
Oh dear, Joel has put it in the wall. Wow. Roz, though, just an expansion. I mean, in fact, he's DNF. Merlin goes quickest, 104.571 on the mediums. Sato is invalidated. We've got Braid as invalidated as well. It's got Ginge Dempsey. He has just started flying that now. So I'm going to go with Ginge Dempsey. Pretty much on a flyer at the moment. So Joel is out of qualifying, and he's going to probably start plumb last.
That is where I binned it on the last lap last season when I was in first place.
Well, of course, me and you have bad memories of Austria, don't we, Stacey? This is the track that Pat Tate loves to do destroy us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, T-bones you, and I get caught up.
Yeah, never
I
mind.
think Austin's on a lap, by the way. He's just on purple sector 2.
Ooh, let's just jump on board with Austin real quick. He's in the Alfa Romeo. He is indeed, yeah. Just coming through turn 9 now. So let's say throw the car in. Well, actually, went a little bit deep though. I think he might just lost a tenth there. Was quite conservative on his line through turn 9. But still a good time though. 104.797. There we go. So we'll jump back on board. Dempsey's invalidated, so he is going to have to go again.
Wait, is Bonta?
Bonta.
Sorry.
Bonta.
Yeah. Bonta.
Bonta Bullet. Let's see how he gets on the soft. Oh, lag! Whoa! Did you see that?
Wow. Yes, I did.
Wow. That was some major teleporting there from Bonta. Who've we got? How good are you?
Oh, Soto's on the lap, and how good are you?
Yeah. Let's jump on board with the Ferrari fanatical lunatic, the 1000 decibel king himself, Sato. Of course, he streams Thursday nights for us. Never to be forgotten. So I'm going to say 106.087. What about how good are you? Is he about to go through? Oh, look at that! Fastest lap so far, 104 flat. He was saying, I haven't got the pace around here. I want to be in Div 6. Behave. Wow!
Braid is on the lap.
Got
Sector 2.
Okay,
Sector 3. Oh, he's just invalidated.
Okay, I'm going to go with Harvey in the Haas now. He's on the, just behind him, Braid, actually, just coming through turn 6 now. Of course, the Haas is no longer the joke car, is it? It's doing all right now, isn't it? Oh, he's invalidated.
Yeah.
Saying that.
Aston Martin at the moment.
Yeah. Aston Martin and Mercedes.
But to be fair, their car looks a lot better this weekend than it has so far, but a long way to go, I think, for Mercedes.
Absolutely. Got two Red Bulls there working together nicely. Brake giving Mortars a nice tow up to turn 3 up the hill there, and that's worked quite well. Mortars on a flyer. Let's see how he gets on, making his way. Oh, got some traffic. That's Dempsey off on the grass there. Keep an eye on that Sector 2 split. Did a 104.810, excuse me, on his first run. And the Sector 2 split's about to come up now. Normally comes up just after turn 6 into turn 7. So we'll keep an eye on that. Is he going to be up in his previous time? Oh, yeah, he's 3/10 up. This could be, I reckon, about a 104.2 if he can just put this final sector together. Let's see how he gets on. Coming through turn 9 now. Rolls it in 7th gear. Drops down to 5th for the final quarter. Oh, that's a harsh invalidation.
It's very harsh, this track. Validations. I was just on board with the Roch, is it? He's on the lap at the moment. Yes.
Okay, yeah, just going through turn 8.
I just feel this track's very harsh on the validations.
Yes.
You run slightly wide, and yeah, it's your lap gone.
Yeah, it is. It's such a short lap. I suppose the one saving grace is there's 3 attempts at qualifying, really, isn't it? You can do 3 runs comfortably.
Yeah.
You've got time. Okay, Roland's on a flight. Greg is invalidated, so I'm going to jump on board with Roland. Let's see how he gets on. In the AlphaTauri, of course, Roland with a masterful race a couple of 3 weeks ago, of course, at Monaco. Self-confessed Monaco addict. Yes, he is insane, ladies and gentlemen.
I love Monaco myself.
Do you know what nemesis means?
Don't know why.
A righteous infliction of retribution
Enjoy
manifested by an
I
appropriate
feel like we've done
agent.
really well. We've done really well last week in Canada, if I was correct
Yeah,
as well.
that's right. That's right. And of course, he reserved at Monaco and did extremely well as well for Division 4. So he's starting to come into his own now. Let's see how he gets on. Just coming through turn 9 now. We've got about 7.5 minutes left in qualifying. The cloud has broken up now. We've got some sunshine. It's got a bit deep there. Is he going to get an invalidation? Oh, he just about gets away with that. It's a 106.628 on his first run. So I don't know if there's anybody else. Oh, Shui SF7's about to come through on the mediums. Goes P3 104.787.
Oh, Mortis is off the track. Look, go that way, Mortis. He was just like mumming the grass.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's. Who we got? I don't think we've got anyone in the fly at the moment.
No, I don't think we do.
The lava's come in the pits. Gandhi is prepping to start a lap. Got one of the Red Bulls out on track at the moment. Is that
And Alpha
Brave?
Tori's going again, no? Yes.
AlphaTauri?
Yeah.
Roland?
Nope, the other one, Bontel.
Bontel.
He's going again. I keep saying his name, I'm so bad. Sorry, a bit.
That's all right.
I'm awful. I do apologise as well. Wow.
You
Only
should,
8
hear,
attempts up.
you should hear some of COD's renditions of some of the drivers' names. That is just something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was 8 attempts up in the first sector, it said. So
Oh, wow.
whether it's
Okay. Well, didn't he have that massive screen glitch, didn't he, on they did that
Yeah.
run earlier, so he's actually said in the chat, he came into the chat and said his game froze.
oh wow.
So, and do you know what, Stacey? I've noticed, right, in recent weeks, there's more and more complaints about this game. It's almost like they've given up on it, and
Yeah.
there's more and more bugs starting to creep in. Bugs that were here earlier in the game seem to be coming back again.
It's like they don't
Unfortunately,
care. It's just a shame. Look at
Absolutely
a
not.
tidy lap. Oh, it's like a really good lap.
Yeah, well, look at that. P3 in the mediums, 104.754. It's almost like the mediums are the tire to be on at the moment, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay, Gandhi. Oh, he's invalidated.
Braid? Braid's on the
Yeah,
lap.
Braid Kate, yeah, in the Red Bull. We'll jump on board of Braid. You see how he gets on.
Well, someone's had an incident in sector 3. Who is that?
So now, is that an Alpine or Williams? I can never tell the difference.
Oh, I can't. It is an Alpine of How Good Are Ya?
Ah,
Ooh.
currently on pole.
Mm.
I think he set that lap on medium, on soft tyres, didn't he? That 104 flat.
I think so, yes. Unless he did set out mediums, that's a mega time if he did.
Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was on softs. Yeah. Right, Braid's about to come through now. Just coming through turn 10. This looks pretty good. Target time's 104 flat. It's going to be outside that. So 105.685. They put Braid into P10. Okay, on that's a decent run there. Harvey has just started to fly. Gandhi has
Gandhi.
gone again. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to mention that to you, Beer.
No worries. 45.224 the sector 2 split. So he comes through turn 8 now. The short run down to turn 9 again. You've got to be aggressive here. Really throw the car in and just hold it and just hope it holds traction. Yeah, it's pretty aggressive there. It's maintained a lot of speed through turn 9 and turn 10. Gandhi, this is pretty tight, pretty good lap. 105.157 puts him into P9. We've got Harvey on a flight at the moment. Rampant Badger, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. It's an old blast from the past days. Oh, I think I've lost her.
Sorry, say that again, Beer.
Rampant Badger just said, evening guys. It's a bit of a blast from the past in the old ramps.
Right, yeah, I can't remember the last time I spoke to it.
Oh,
Like,
been a while.
Jesus, it must have been a long time ago. Good to see that he's in the chat. That's a solid lap from Harvey, by the way,
Yeah,
Beer.
I know, 104.3. That is an absolute stonker. Roger's on a fly at the moment as well. Oh, he's backed out.
Larvanet got a lap in as well.
Scotty going, yeah, P3. The Larvanet going 104.493 on the soft tyres. It seems to be at the moment though the mediums are a tyre of choice, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's almost like they're gonna stay, where they are almost, and stay in the mediums possibly. I don't know. We'll go with Roger anyway. I think this is Roger's flying now anyway.
What is on a lap in sector 3, coming to the last 2 corners, Beer?
Mortars, yeah, jump on board of Mortars. Here he comes, coming through turn 9 now. Got to give a shout out in a sec as well. Let's see how Mortars comes on around the final corner. Yeah, that's a nice line there. Quite aggressive on the power there. Has he got pole just outside? So 104.226 on the soft compound tyre. It's a pretty decent lap. Let's jump back to... Rogers backed out again. I think he's made a mistake at turn 3, so he has backed out. Looks like Harvey... Oh, hello. What was that? Did I see a car go flying off there? Was that... No, just me, I think. Well, Harvey's in the pits.
Schumacher's on the lap as well.
Okay. Jump on board. Hey, thanks to the TTM channel, the official TTM Esports channel, for the raid. Good to see you guys. Hope you had a good stream there over in TTM top tier motorsports. Welcome, guys. 104.703. I believe it was your Shadows race tonight. How did you get on, guys? How did you get on, Rose? As Shuey P7 validates on the exit there, so he'll be backing off now. I'm looking to see if Roger's about to go again or not.
Slowing down.
Yeah, Sato's just started a lap. Let's go through turn 1 now. Oh, hello. Hello. It's hot off the press, and Mr. Rampant Badger says, word on the street is that a Fanatec is on the way. Might dust off the racing gloves. Hello.
Oh. Yeah, come back. She come back racing.
Yeah. And bring back that Jimmy Rick as well. He needs to come back racing. We miss Jimmy Rick. He's a legend. Feedback from the TTM race is a P. Oh my goodness me! Was that a wipeout then for TTM? An easy 136. Wow! Congratulations!
Nice.
Congratulations, guys. TTM, of course, leading the way currently in the FTWC Shadows tournament. I think they're unbeaten at the moment, I believe. Memory serves me right. I should know because I'm an admin. So it's invalidated. Let's jump on board. Who we got on the fly? Got the Roch on the fly at the moment. He's invalidated.
Rog, and then how good are you? Just literally started.
Alright, let's have a look at Rog then. Hasn't really set a representative time yet. 1:08.7. That was early doors. Gandhi's retired. He is not going to start any higher than P10.
I think Rog is on a lap, isn't he?
He is. Yeah, he's pushing. He is pushing. Looks a pretty good lap actually on the medium compound tyre. Yeah, there you go. 1:04.41.
Wow.
How good he is on a flyer. He's got quite a bit of traffic in front of him.
Oh, that's...
Oh, he's blocked him. Oh, Harvey's going to wear a quali ban for that. Yeah. Ash, keep going, dude. Keep going because you don't want to block somebody yourself, mate. Yeah, we saw that. Don't worry. That will be...
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a decent probability he will get pole, but he will feel... If he doesn't get pole, he's going to be pretty aggrieved about that. That was guys not paying attention. Merlin has invalidated straight away, so he is not going to improve. We've got a few cars. Scotty's about to start a flyer, so we'll jump on board with Scotty.
Yeah, then it's going to be Harvey.
Okay.
I believe.
Wado, how you doing? Good to see you. Matty, welcome. Says I won the wet Austria last season, so hoping it's a wet tomorrow. Well, we'll find out, mate. Of course, you'll find out live right here on Beer Kebab TV. Rose says apparently the result in the Shadows is a 125 to 37 win. Man, that's comprehensive. That is a comprehensive win. He says in there that Stenner is... What is Stenner doing in your academy? Jesus Christ. He's too quick for academy. Oh, I'll have to review the roster. Definitely. Minus 20 points. Fielding a main event driver, main roster driver. I'm just kidding. Right, Larv is slightly up in a sector 2 split, but only by a smidge, by about 2.5 100ths of a second. But he is at the moment, I think he's going to remain the lead driver.
He's the only one, only one on track now.
Yeah.
In the lap.
Let's see how he gets on. Harvey, of course, has he managed to increase? He's gone 1:04.311. Good, yeah, jumps to P3, but I think that is it, Stacey.
That is
I think that is it. Could you do me a favour? Could you take the screenshots of quali in a sec, please?
No worries.
Just in case. You know what Cody's like with the lobbies.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I think Harvey's in a great position. So is Rog, really. You know it.
Okay, just checking something in there.
I think you're a good bit.
Okay. So how good are you? The guy who reckoned he wasn't going to be quick enough, he said, I want to race in Div 6, it's more my pace. And he's just bagged pole. Ash! What can I say, man? What can I say? Who have you got racing for you tonight? Well done, mate. That's a stonker. See, I told you Division 5 for you, mate. All right, let's give you a rundown and I've qualified. Top 3 all qualified the soft compound tyres. How good are you? Takes this, I believe, his first ever TIR pole, I think. Mortis joins him on the front row. Then we've got Sinam Lav P3. Harvey, well, in fact, everybody else in the top 10 will be starting on the medium compound tyres. Harvey in 4, Roger in 5, Merlin in 6, Braid in 7, Sato in 8, Shuey in 9, and Bonta in P10. And then outside the top 10, with a free choice of tyre provided as a dry start, we have Austin, Gandhi, Roch, Gregors, Dempsey, Roland, and Jill. It was Jill crashed in qualifying out the final corner. So there we go, ladies and gents. I'm going to put get some league tables up for you, I think, actually. Okay, there's your league tables going into tonight. Austin is currently a championship leader with Gregors in P2. Greg, of course, he's on holiday in P3, and then Harvey in P4. It looks like it's going to be a dry start of the race. I'm going to do a prediction as well for you guys. Are you okay just to take over for 2 seconds, Stacey, whilst I just go and
yes, sure.
go for a quick pee?
Yeah, no worries,
Is that all right? Well, I'm going to leave you.
No worries.
I'll leave you guys with Stacey for a second. Go easy. Be nice to her, otherwise
Oh, that's all good.
she'll rip your head
Sure
off.
they will be.
Oh, let me just pause that as well. I can see myself twice for some reason. I don't know why that is. Right, I'll be back in 2 secs, guys. I better put a ready up time actually before I do. We're ready up at 21:33. In other words, ready up in 5 minutes. Boom. There we go. Right, I'll be right back, Stacey. Take it away.
Yeah, no worries there. Nah, you'll be fine, Ash. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Just head down, try and keep it clear. Ah, that's not good. I need to pop him an invite. That's not good for him. You'll be fine though. Keep your head down, clean into turn 1. Get him back in. There we go. Send him an invite. Hopefully he can get back in. Is it actually meant to be raining at all in the race, guys? I'm really intrigued to know. Or is it just dry with overcast? I just want to know. I don't mind Austria in the wet. Oh, thank you. Did you get that invite, Bullets? I sent you an invite. Hopefully you can join. It's not said you have, but hopefully you have, or you can. That's interesting. So if a safety car comes out, then yeah. Ooh. Is that why some of you guys have started on the medium? Wonder. Ooh. Can't wait. Watch it rain for me on Wednesday and it'll be like a full race and I'll be like, oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, well, we all know what Cody's is like, so we'll see. Be interesting though. I hope it rains, just for our sake, not for your sake though, because I know how harsh it can be on this game.
Oh, there we go. Right. A quick slip.
No, I've just been talking to him and they, Bullets, well, Bonta, has said rain in 30 minutes.
Ooh, just
towards
the
the
end of
end.
the race.
If the safety car comes out.
Oh yeah. Yes,
Might
definitely. This
come
could
into
be
play.
this could be very, very interesting. Right, I'm going to sort out a little prediction chance for the guys to gamble and earn some channel points. Got to remember how you do it now. How do I do it? Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's run with this one. Going to run it for 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's your prediction for the night, ladies and gents. How many safety cars are we going to have tonight? It's Austria. Think about it carefully. It's Austria's track that has a high probability of safety cars. Because of the nature of the track. It's a narrow track. It's a fast but narrow track. Cars are running very, very close to each other. So that's tonight's competition. Chance to gamble some channel points. Somebody's already gone in with 10,000 channel points. Man, that's a serious gambler we've got there.
Wow.
Whoever that is. Wow. But it is a dry start, and then rain is forecast to come at some stage. We think in the second half of the race. So, but certainly before the end of the race anyway. But of course, this is Codemasters. It could stay dry, or it could rain on lap 1. We just don't know. Of course, we've got 2 races here in TIR tonight. We've got this race, of course, Division 5, but currently in action are the Division 6 Warriors over on Giles' channel. So check it out as well, guys. I think they're about halfway through their race, I reckon, as it stands at the moment. And I want to give a shout out. Do you know what? Actually, for this, I'm going to go to the command centre. I want to give a very special shout out to somebody today. The Dark Lord of TIR, who is celebrating his 359th birthday. Shaggy, happy birthday, dude. I know normally Shaggy would be racing Division 6 tonight, but he's unwell. Mick, I hope you get well. Get well soon, mate. I will come over and see you. But I hope you're having a solid birthday, mate. And
happy birthday, man.
Many happy returns. I know you're too old to remember how old you are now, you know, but I understand that. But happy birthday, mate. So for all of us at TIR, happy birthday to the Dark Lord of TIR, Mr. Skin Shaggy.
I hope he gets better soon as well.
Yeah.
A speedy recovery.
Absolutely. I've just seen now. This is commitment, right? I'm just looking at the lurkers, right? Who's actually watching the stream, and I see AJ's in there. AJ, you're supposed to be on holiday in Spain, mate. Come on, you're supposed to be now. You know, out on the beach there, having a nice rum and coke. You know, watching the storms come in off the sea or whatever it is late at night in Spain, and instead, he's on his phone watching Beer and Kebab TV.
That's commitment.
That is serious dedication. That's serious dedication there from AJ. Quality, man. Quality. SLR Russell says, how can I join the league? Well, you can start by joining the Discord. There should be a link up in the chat, but just in case it doesn't come up for a few minutes, I'm going to pop one up for you now. Let me just get this in there. Let me copy that over. I'm not sure if the link is still good, but this link is good. I do know. There you go. So click on that. You have to submit 6 time trial laps. It's all there on the welcome page. It tells you where to look and which tracks that we accept the time trials from. So just go in there, screenshot your time trial and send it in to us. We can then review it. I think I know your name. I know most of the SLR guys. And I know your name. I'm sure I do. I recognise that. All right. But yeah, come and join us, dude. As you probably know, we race 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday. 2 divisions on a Monday, which is 6 and 5. Division 4 on a Tuesday. Division 3 on a Wednesday. Division 2 on Thursday. Then of course Division 1 on Fridays. And that is the schedule for TIR. No weekend racing at the moment. That's something we may well look at again at some stage. Yeah, definitely. Dave the Rave. Thank you, Ash, for the sound
You're
alert.
ready to go, beer, by the way.
Yes, come on, ready up. Come on, chop chop. Time to go racing. Somebody hit that button. Yes, we can go. I've been waiting for the last 20 minutes here. It's nearly midnight. Come on. All right. Oh, yeah, they've all worried up now. We're about to get going. Dave the Rave is actually posting Discord. He says, I'm sorry, guys. I totally forgot it's Monday. A little bit too busy at work. I'm on the way home now. Let me know if you guys have a lobby crash. Oh, dear.
Oh, bless him.
You're going to be a bit too late, I'm afraid, Dave. And, race band, what can I say? Gandhi's so disappointed. He wanted to kick your ass again this week. All right. Let's go trackside. The guys just about to start their formation lap. I'd imagine it'd be mediums or hards.
Mediums,
possibly,
yes.
There we go, mediums across the board there, ladies and gentlemen. Only the top 3, the only cars on soft compound tyres.
I'm intrigued to see how well they'll do.
I think how good for you's already started. He's got about a 5-second advantage up front already. We're on the formation lap.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's motoring. 36 laps here around Spielberg, which is just over 40 minutes race time if there's no safety car.
Merlin's on the naughty step.
Oh dear. He's been disqualified
Not
from the
gonna be
session.
good.
I think he thought it was PUBG and was trying to snipe somebody or something, I reckon.
Yeah, I heard he likes PUBG.
Oh yeah, he's a real sweat. Both him and Skull Sniper, real sweats, absolutely. Okay. Alpine then in P1, Red Bull P2, Aston Martin P3, and Haas, a cheeky Haas in P4 with TIR Harvey. And
it's a quick one for you, B.
Yeah.
Before the race starts, what do you think the whole pulling aside next to someone on the safety car is not allowed no more? Do you think, wow, what's going on there with Braid? Now, okay, Braid just went past Rod and got him disqualified.
Okay, well done. What do I think about? Do you know, I've not really had a chance to think about it.
Okay.
I can understand the reasons why they've done it. It's there's a safety issue and there's also an unfair advantage potential issue to the car in P2 if he runs alongside, drops behind, and gets a really good tow.
Yep.
I don't know really. Certainly for league race, Roland actually mentioned it about for the league race, and it's something I'm going to seriously look at for TIR because we've seen it so many times before, haven't we? Where we've had instances with cars really, domino effect, concertina effect on a restart. So it's something we may look at for next season is to actually implement some kind of rule. But the only problem is, certainly from a game perspective, it is very difficult to police. You know, the streamers have got to be on the ball, and the co-coms have got to be on the ball, watching carefully. So it's going to be difficult to bring in. Maybe they'll do it in the game itself for 2022. You know what I mean?
Maybe, who knows?
Right, here we go. Watch for the lights. Watch for the lights. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. The lights go out, and it's go in Austria. And I tell you what, Mortis has got a really, really good start. He has jumped. How good if you at the start has already got P1 before turn 1. Always contact, and Haas has been spun, and Aston Martin's in the wall. And AlphaTauri to take the escape road. Well, Rogers jumped his way up to P3. 3 into 1, we've got a VSC early doors. Oh dear, and Scotty's gone, Larvinator's gone. Yeah, that was the Aston Martin that we saw. Roger's got a 5-second penalty for a severe collision on Bonta, I believe. But yeah, we had 3 into 1 there. Don't work. Oh, hello, what's happened there? What the heck? What was that all about? Merlin and Schumacher. The Rogers just picked up another 5-second penalty. Scotty, it's not so much a joke, mate. It's like 3 into 1 at turn 1, mate. And I don't think you were actually... You just got picked up in that, didn't you, I think, Scotty? But 3 into 1 doesn't work. For my money, even though how good you didn't get a good start, he was still the car in front going into turn 1. The other cars need to back off. That's the way I see it. I
think Merlin's got no wing.
Yeah, he went ploughing into Shuey's car, I think. That was under the VSC as well, so a bit of a chaotic start here.
You know what turn 1's like.
Yeah, absolutely chaotic start. But Scotty, unfortunately, Larvinator was the guy who was a bit unfortunate. Larvinator says whoever was on the inside caused that. Yeah, right hand side of the track as you're looking at that. I agree, mate. The inside car should have backed out. I will review the race start after the stream and have a look back.
It did look like my personal preference. Harvey went for a late lunge.
It was the Haas, wasn't it? It was the Haas. Yes, that's right. It was the Haas. It was Harvey, I believe. But we're back racing now, ladies and gents. Anyway, how good a view is already again. He's attacking, trying to go around the outside of Mortis. I think Mortis has just about covered him off there as they come through turn 6. Yeah, Mortis does maintain the lead. The top 4 have already broken DRS on Shuey. Of course, the top 3... oh, hello. Was that somebody going off there? No?
Oh, no, I'm
just my eyes.
Keeping an eye on everyone.
It was just my eyes.
He's settled more down now, so good to see.
We've got the turn 1 carnage out of the way. Albert, thank you for the follow, by the way. Albert24, welcome to the channel. My name's Beard the Bear.
How good are you? So it's all over the back of Moors here.
He is, yeah. And Roger's in a great position now on those medium compound tyre. If he can stay within DRS range of Mortars and how good are you, that's where the race can be won and lost. DRS now is enabled, and here we go. In fact, Roger's having to look at attack here on how good are you. As they come up to turn 3, going to go late on the brakes here into the hairpin. A bit further back, we've got Bonta and Roch going almost side by side. In fact, I think
Rain's going for a move, I think.
Sorry, just want to go to the inside of the Roch there. Has he made that one stick? Who's got the DRS? It's the Roch that actually has the DRS. Braid, though, is now looking to go around the outside. Looks like he may have the job done, but Roch is trying to switch back on him. As they come through, oh my word. Oh, who's going to give ground? Who is going to give ground? Coming through turn 6. Braid is just in front. Bit of a squeeze there, but I think he's just about got away. Look at them literally pushing each other through the track. Wow. Breakneck action. Let's jump on board.
This Schumacher's catching now. Oh, he's had a moment.
Oh, Sato's, I think he spun up at exit turn 8. So easily done.
No, he's got a wing still. It's showing for me. It's good.
So it looks like Sato's just had a spin up then. So he can, he's not going to have to make an unscheduled pit stop, which is probably good news for him. Let's jump on board with the top line, looking at it from P3, P4, P5 as it stands. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Scotty. I know what you're saying, mate. Races can't be won at turn 1, but they can certainly be lost, and I think people need to remember that, you know.
Totally agree.
Dempsey has just got past Roland as well on the approach to turn 3. Mortis going up.
Fighting back though.
How good are you trying to go around the outside of Mortis here? Or is it the way around? Sorry, Mortis getting a move. How good are you? These two are having a right on scrap here.
They are.
What Kool-Aid has how good you've been drinking? What flavour? Oh, Mortis spun, turn 8! Oh, he's off! That curb has killed him. Now, Braid's going to try and get the inside.
Braid.
This is an audacious move. He's going to get the job done. And you almost ran a bit of curb there. How good are you? He's going to have to bail into the pits.
How good are you? Got damage off that.
Yeah, I think Mortis' car didn't ghost in time, unfortunately. So he's had to come in. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yellow's in sector 3. We've got a car off. Got a Red Bull off. Is that Mortis?
Yeah.
He's missed the pit entrance. He's managed to get in now, but he has lost so much time. That he needs a safety car.
100%. Gandhi's going. Oh my God, there's third.
There's 4 cars. There's 4 cars here. Oh my goodness me. Gandhi's got them done. Is Austin going to try and get the inside here? He's got to give room though. He's got to give a lot of room here to Roch on the exit, which they do. They're still side by side. Roch's got better traction out the exit. They both got DRS by the looks of it. Gandhi now has to defend in the middle. Roch is going to switch to the right hand side. Roch is going to go down the inside here under braking. Gandhi. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I thought Gandhi had turned into him, but he didn't. It was just an optical illusion.
Good racing.
Yeah, it was like an optical illusion actually. To be honest, it looks like
had
it.
A moment.
Oh, Braid! Wow, is it turn 8 again? Is turn 8 claimed another victim?
Yeah. So deadly.
He has just lost a ton of time. Shuey is now de facto race leader, 6 seconds up the road. He can control the pace. He can control the entire race now, can't he?
Yeah.
With that gap. Yellow's in sector 3. We've got a Mercedes. It's Gregor's. Here comes Austin on Gandhi, looking to get the overtake done with the DRS. That's a pretty straightforward move. Moves himself up into P4. Going to jump on board with Roland's car. Roland's right in there now. How good he gets a 3-second time penalty as well. That's bad news for Gregors. I think he's missed the... I'm hoping he hasn't got the damage. Hang on, Gandhi on Austin again, coming into turn 3 under braking. 2 secs. Oh, bit of contact there from Roland on Gandhi.
Hope he didn't get wing damage off that.
Fingers crossed it didn't. Harvey now looks like he's going to get the move on Dempsey. Bonta's going to have her on the inside of Dempsey as well, under braking into turn 4. But Dempsey's defending that one quite hard. He gets the better traction. Oh, it's nip and tuck here. Bonta and Dempsey, they're going to come into turn 6 together. But no, Bonta lifts. He does actually lift off. In fact, I wonder if he's got damage. He has got damage.
Yeah.
As Julkut goes through. Wow. Been a chaotic start to this race. We're already on lap 6.
Now.
Yeah. And I think Bonta's going to come into the pits. Yeah, he's already committing to the inside pit lane.
He's got wing damage. He's coming in the pits.
Unless, it's not a scheduled pit stop. It's going to be a new front wing, and the pit crew, I don't think we're hardly ready for him.
I think Austin's going to get Roch here.
Yep. Is he going to go up the inside? No, I think he's going to try and do it out of turn. Try and get a good exit out of turn 3 with the DRS. Let's see how we get on. Actually, Roch's got really good traction out of turn 3, to be fair. I think he's going to be able to defend this one quite easily. Roger and How Good Are You are having a scrap here for P10, P11. Of course, these How Good Are You is battling for the lead. They are literally side by side. We're on board How Good For You. He's got the DRS, so he should be okay as long as he doesn't leave it too late on the brakes. Roger's trying to brake as late as he can. but how good for you? How good are you? Places his car pretty well on the exit there and holds position. We'll look at it from Roger's POV now as I come through turn 6. Thank you for the follow, Don Kiddick. I hope I've pronounced that right. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Roger there picked up a penalty quite harsh there on the exit of turn 8. Do you remember?
Austin's going for the move here.
Sorry?
Going for the move.
Austin?
Austin's going, yep. Oh, he backs out.
Yeah, he needs to try and... watch this, though. He's getting really good traction. But I think will Austin get him now? He's cruising up behind him. I think, again, he might just try and sit in behind him, but he knows that Austin is getting good traction out these corners. Sorry, Roch is getting good traction. Again...
A bit better from Austin.
Yeah, Roch, they should be able to defend this. He's making his car quite wide, actually. Okay, let's have a little look at that battle as they come into turn 4, and that looks like it's Harvey going through. And yes, he gets a pretty good exit there out of 5, and out of turns 4 and turn 5, and gets the place from Ryland, who drops back.
Roger, how good are you? Battling again.
They're going for it, aren't they, these boys? They really, really are. Iron on the chat says, evening bit, I had a big shit. That's nice to know.
Lovely.
And forgot the race night. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, how can he spun? He somehow kept it out of the wall. He has somehow kept it out of the wall with superb recovery, but he's dropped down. Austin looks as this time has got the move down on the exit of turn 1.
He went for a lunge, and I think Rod had no option. It's going a little bit wide.
So I now had a big shit and forgot race night. Now I'm presuming that has been lost in translation because, of course, I know you are. Is it? I can't remember if you're Hungarian or Icelandic. I can't remember now, to be honest with you. But I know what you mean. So from now on, we're going to call you Big Jobby or Late Jobby. Don Kiddick says, "Come on, just murder him. Find your inner max." The only thing he's been finding so far is barriers, by the looks of it. Currently down in P13.
Yeah, he got wind damage at the start, didn't he?
Yep, he did.
Unfortunate. I'm just looking at this trainer cards. 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th.
We have, got a bit of a DRS train developing. We have got a DRS. I think it's time for a bit of Aussie. I think Aussie, what do you think? Have you got a DRS train, Aussie? What do you think, Oz? Yeah, I agree. It's all aboard the DRS train. Brake K is starting to catch Schumacher now. It's taken 1.3 seconds out in the last 2 laps. Roger's gone! If you're going to say it's a full safety car.
Yep.
Safety car it is. Oh, careful, Harry. Oh my Christ, I thought Harvey was going to go flying into Roland there and watch at about 3 billion miles an hour. Holy smokes. We've got a safety car. Harvey, you can't overtake, mate, on the safety car. Right, BMI Lander has got some work to do. Woo! I'm going to make my safety car a bit bigger. It seems to be a bit small tonight. Either that or I've grown.
I think the mediums will pit.
What, you think about two-stopper?
Yeah, it looks like Schumacher's coming in.
Okay, so then maybe, unless he's going straight to hards maybe, and just going to run a one-stopper on hards. I'm going to jump on board a Shuey. Let's see what car Shuey goes for. What set of tyres.
Braid's staying out.
Yeah, I think Braid's going to stick to strategy. So all eyes now on Shuey SF7 to see what... Because we've got rain. Rain is supposed to be coming, guys. That's I forgot about that. Yeah. It's a set of softs going on. He's serving that 5-second penalty first of all. Getting rid of that 5-second penalty. Putting a set of softs on. So he's taking the softs to the rain.
That's very true.
So, there we go. Grit says Austin could fall in the shit and come out covered in glitter at the moment. Oh man, you're not bitter, Grit, are you? Wado says, how the fuck did how good are you? Save it at exit turn 8. I think he showed just how good he is, really. Rain in 5 minutes, according to Jeff, says Bond to Bullet. So set your clocks, guys. That means there's rain sometime in the next 4 hours. Davey J. Oh, come on! I've got to give the sound alert, Davey. I've got to do the proper sound alert for you, dude. You know what I mean? This is for Davey J over there in the US of A.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him in a long time.
Davey, I need to do a proper... I need to record your voice, mate, so we can hear you do it. You know what I'm saying? AJ says, good evening from Spain, guys. Yeah, AJ, we've gone through that already. You're supposed to be like at the Costa Brava, you know, sipping a rum and coke on the pier right now, staring up at the stars. Nice romantic time with the wife and whatnot. Kids have gone to bed. Instead, he's on his phone in his hotel room watching Beer and Kebab TV. Legendary commitment, AJ. What can I say? Amazing. Amazing. I'll tell you what, right, Stacey, he's not even racing tonight, and AJ is my driver of the day.
Fair, he's on holiday, he's supposed to be relaxing, you know.
And Grit's as well. Grit's in Blackpool right now on holiday, and he is also watching Beer and Kebab TV. Legends, the lot of them. Roches in the pit. Now, I'm not quite sure. Oh, is he serving a penalty, is he?
He got 2, didn't he, unfortunately?
Ah, right, got ya.
I think he's 7 them. It's a shame, really.
AJ says it's not quite. He's on the balcony having a beer and smoking a spliff. Good man.
Fair play. Yeah.
Good man, mate. Good man. Oh, the question. Yeah, go on.
Sorry,
No. You carry on. Ladies first.
Well, no, I was just thinking, Schumacher, can he make the moves before the rain comes?
I think he can. I mean, you look at everybody around him; they're all on much older tyres.
It'll be interesting.
Yep. What he could probably use with though is very shortly after the safety restart, a bit of a gap appearing in that top 4, so not everyone will have DRS. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, he's at the back of he'll be in the mid pack of a DRS train. What he wants to have, ideally, is like 3rd and 4th or 2nd and 3rd get separated by more than a second after 2 laps. Therefore, he can pick them off.
Easier to pick one by one, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is the safety car coming in? I know, rain is imminent. It is indeed.
I don't think it's coming in.
No, it's going to have another lap under the safety car, which surprised me because Bonto's caught up the pack. Yeah. But yeah, we are doing another lap, ladies and gents. Wow.
I just can't believe how dark it's got.
It has. It's looking like Sunderland on a particularly dreary winter's day. It really, really is. But Braid Kate is our race leader from Austin P2, Rowland 3 and Dempsey 4. Of course, these guys all have to... well, they may not have to pit now. Obviously, with the rain coming, they may have got the strategy. Particularly someone like Rowland's got the strategy down to a T because he can come in when the rain starts falling. I'm going to jump on board with the race leader. I want to keep an eye out to see if rain is actually falling yet. No, not at the moment. But I think it's not far away. I think it's not far away.
Rather dark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it. I like a bit of rain in Austria. It always spices things up as well.
Yeah. Don Kinnick in the chat says Merlin up to 8th with rain incoming. I sense a podium. Oh, I love blindness optimism like that, don't you? I think it's fantastic. So you know what? Maybe you can do it. Maybe tonight is Merlin's night. Safety car's coming in. Okay, now let's flip back onto the broadcast cam. And then let's get ready.
Penalty free as well.
Yeah, let's get ready for the restart. Alrighty then. Okay, so the safety car now is going to make its way up towards the pits, and then as soon as it does, Braid K takes over as de facto safety car. So here we go. We're about to get going.
He's gone.
It's gone already. Harvey's got a 5-second penalty. Severe collision with how good for you. That might be a spurious penalty. We'll wait to see. Now, what can Shuey do? Now he's got to make his moves now before the rain hits, isn't he? He's got to get the job done quickly. Let's jump on board here as we got the restart. Making our way down towards turn number 1. I'm looking for signs of... Oh, yeah. I just saw lightning. It's raining.
Yeah.
Rain on the exit of turn 1. Here we go. Now, Shuey is on the best tyre. If it's starting to rain now and takes a couple of 3 laps to really grease up, Shuey is on the best tyre. He is on brand spanking new.
The exit he's already got.
Yeah, look at this. He's going to have a run at Dempsey already. He doesn't even need DRS because no DRS for 2 laps after safety car restart. And Shuey there pops off P4. There is absolutely nothing Dempsey can do. Harvey going deep there. Harvey going deep into turn 4. The question is, how quickly will this track grease up? That's the question.
It looks like it's raining quite heavy.
Yeah, it's steady. It's steady.
Very struggling as well.
Oh, yeah, somebody picked up gravel there. And how good he's gone. Yeah, turn 8. I thought I heard gravel being picked up. Are we going to see cars pitting?
Yep.
Yeah. Braid's in, Austin's in, Roland's in, Shimmy stays out. This track is looking wet. Everyone else going to be
Everyone's
putting...
coming in.
Yeah.
Mortis is not.
Merlin stayed out. Sorry, Mortis, sorry. He's going for track position. Oh, Schumacher's lost it. And somehow he keeps it out of the wall, but he lost it on the exit of turn 1. So Mortis takes over the race lead now. Can Mortis nurse this car home and jump the intermediate runners? I don't know. This track's looking really greasy. Oh, he's really struggling.
No grip.
There's no grip there whatsoever. The car just doesn't want to brake. Oh, I think they should have all come in. Yeah. He's short shifting like crazy just to try and keep the car on the track at the moment. Unlucky, Ash. Just made the wrong call there. It's unlucky, dude. That turn 8 spin up.
Came down quick there.
Yeah. I think Mortis is going to be paying a price here. Yeah, look at his teammate, Braid. Braid's already just 1 corner behind him.
Yeah, he's caught up Schumacher.
Yeah.
Wouldn't fight this Schumacher.
Yeah, Schumacher, unfortunately, now is becoming a bit of a mobile chicane now, isn't he, really? He's got to really sort of tiptoe around and cars are queuing up behind him. Oh, yeah. He's actually doing quite well. He's so far, he's staying out of the way. He needs to stay to the right-hand side of the track and just commit to the pit lane.
Careful, Merlin.
Yeah, Mortis comes in.
Oh, that was close.
Don Kiddick says Schumacher just turned into Vettel. Oh, quote the day, man. Quote the day, dude. I like that one. Jason says, evening, not feeling well. I've got COVID, but that's not going to stop me from racing. That's what I like to see, Jason. Commitment in the face of illness. I hope you get well soon, buddy. You know that.
Yeah, get well soon, Joe.
You're legendary for racing. Come Thursday, mate, if you're feeling poorly. No, seriously, just don't even think about racing. Rest up. Plenty of fluids, plenty of rest, all the good stuff, right? Health comes first, dude. You know that. Health comes first. Okay, we've got a battle here. The Roch and Mortars going side by side then to turn 3. And yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh no, Roch got now. Hopefully, Roch has not picked up side pod damage because Roch. It was nothing deliberate there. Roch just lost traction.
Yeah, I saw. Did he get wing damage from that though?
I don't. Yeah, he's got end plate damage. Yeah, he's got an end plate. That's he's going to have to pit. Surely, you can't stay out in wet weather conditions, missing half your wing. That's a recipe for disaster.
No Still on board with just Merlin. He's catching Dempsey in the McLaren.
Maybe Kiddick called it perfectly, and Merlin's on for a podium. Of course, he is carrying a time penalty. I'm on board of Merlin at the moment.
Picked one up last lap.
That's unfortunate for him, but I think there's going to be more penalties to come. Yeah, Gregors Roch is in the pit, so he's going to change his wing out, so that promotes Gregors to P12. So we'll see how he gets on.
You say he's the biggest loser at the moment in the championship with Austin and P2.
Well, it's looking good for Austin now, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got to try and bring this home, and then he's going to be in a really good position. Giles, how you doing, man? How'd Division 6 go, my buddy? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I hope the Division 6 stream was a banger. Currently at a rather damp Spielberg Red Bull Ring. Of course, it was a dry start to the race. The rain just came in about 3 or 4 laps ago, and it came in quickly. Very, very heavy indeed, right from the get-go. Caught a couple of drivers out. And no, it wasn't dodgy from the Ferrari grid. If you're talking about the exit of turn 3, Roch basically got a little bit of oversteer, lack of traction on those inters on the exit of turn 3. Just speared his car just to the right a little bit. It's harmless, dude.
I'm just on board of Harvey. He's pushing Soto.
Let's have a look at this battle. This is Harvey and the 1000 decibel Ferrari fanatical lunatic in P7. Funny enough, he's driving a Ferrari as well. He's a lucky boy, isn't he? His favourite car.
He's loving it, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Harvey spun it up. Turn 3. Does a 360. Clip that. 360. 360 from Harvey. Awesome. Merlin there gets much better traction than Dempsey. Moves himself up into P4. He thinks he's driving around Miramar in the wet now. You know what I mean? He's loving it. He thinks it's PUBG all over again. He's driving around in his 4x4. He's got so much grip. Wow.
He's got to try and catch the top 3 now.
Yeah, gap is 2.3 seconds from Roland to Merlin, so we'll keep an eye on that as a benchmark. I'm going to flick back onto the broadcast cam because its viewing conditions are getting quite tricky on the head-on cam. Indeed. Alright, so lap 19 out of 36. Ladies and gents, we've just passed half race distance. Braid K's our race lead from Austin in P2, Roland in P3, Merlin in 4, Dempsey in 5, Didcot in P6, Sato in 7, Gandhi in 8, Mort's 9, Harvey 10, Bonta 11, Gregor's 12, Shuey SF7 13, of course, was leading the race, stayed out for the extra lap, which was not the right call, and spun it. Roch Cody in P14, DNFs for Simam Lav is caught up in an incident turn 1, lap 1. V3F1 Roch, who lost it, I think, coming out of turn 10, final corner. And how good are you? He got caught up in an incident, I think, on the exit of turn 8, and he DNF'd, which is unfortunate for him. He was having, well, he had qualified in pole, got his first ever pole position, I believe, tonight.
Yeah.
Turbo Snail, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, mate. Says, I'm gutted, binned it with a lap and a half to go, throwing away a podium. Oh, mate. That's not good. Unlucky, man.
One thing about rain, it does separate drivers, I've noticed. The gaps start to form.
Yeah, I think there's a number of reasons. Cars naturally don't want to run as close to each other in the wet because you've got the issue of A, being unsighted, because you're driving into that wall of spray, and also, of course, the extra braking distance. You know what I mean? It takes the cars that bit longer to stop. So I think everyone naturally drives a little bit more conservatively, at least during the initial stages of a wet segment, until they get used to the conditions, and you know they can sort of push a bit harder maybe after a little while.
I think Soto's eyeing up a move on Jill here, maybe. I don't think he's quite close enough now.
Let's see how he gets on. Kenzie Retro says in the chat, I'm kicking myself over that late call. Mate, I don't know what the call is. Tell Uncle Beer all about it. I have no idea because, of course, I was streaming Division 5, dude. I've got the Discord turned off at the moment. I always do that in a race now, try and turn Discord off unless I absolutely have to turn it on. Because otherwise it's like, if there's been an incident, it's like a shit show, you know what I mean? It's like, bing, 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 bing. Notifications everywhere. But Braid at the moment is the race lead from 2.3 seconds by Austin. Just maintained that gap. Merlin's taken just a couple tenths out of Roland. They're pretty much matched each other for pace at the moment. So there's no real change there. This battle here between Sato and Julku, Alfa Romeo versus Ferrari as they come through turn 1.
It's
Harvey,
quite close this time.
yeah, he may have a run. Of course, there's no DRS at the moment, is it? Which is a bit of a hampering factor. He may be looking at it. He's going to go late under the brakes. No, he decides to back out of that one. He'll try and get a good exit though if he can out of 3. Both cars get pretty good exits, but Sato is now glued to the back of him. He may just use the slipstream here. Julke makes his car nice and fat, but Sato I think is going to try and go down the inside and get him under the brakes. Have to be committed here. Can he get that car stopped in time? Oh, just about, but Jewel is fighting it. Jewel got slightly better traction, but Sato may just have it. Who's going to yield here coming into turn 6? Someone's going to have to yield, and it is Julke who wisely lifts off there.
Good racing.
Yeah, it was good racing, guys. That's how you do it in the wet. See, conditions are pretty bad there. I'm looking at it from Julke's POV. It's pretty damned nasty out there at the moment. Don Kiddick says, my hopeless optimist. I didn't say hopeless, I said blind. It's a big there is a big difference. There is a big difference.
For slowly catching Roro, sorry, Beer.
Yeah, he's taken a couple of tenths out, but then about 3 tenths. He says Merlin's podium is now looking like a realistic shot. It is indeed. The one thing that Merlin's got going against him at the moment, of course, is that time penalty. But that can change quickly, of course, wet weather conditions, and particularly a track like Austria, which has very, very harsh track extension rules. Now, Sato got past Jewel, as we know, but now, yeah, literally, it's about to say what you're about to say. Gandhi is now on the back of this.
He's like, hello, boys. Time to join the fun.
Let's see how Gandhi gets on. Julku is just struggling a little bit. Sato is actually, I don't want to sort of do commentator's curse here, he's actually, it looks like he's quite enjoying these conditions actually. He's finding some decent pace. We'll keep an eye on that gap to Dempsey. It's 5 seconds at the moment. Julku is struggling to stay with him. Gandhi is now really attacking Julku. Ash says, where are you racing next week? Silverstone, we are indeed.
Awesome track. Oh my god, Harvey's all over the back of Waters. It's went into the back of him. Oh.
Yeah, Silverstone next week. British Grand Prix. Woo! Get in there. I tell you what, is he getting close to full extremes?
Yeah, who was it? I think it was Montel. He said it might even get to full wet.
This is very, very heavy rain, and we're starting to see standing water now offline as well. Oh, Harvey spun up. Somehow he saves it. Wow, great save from Harvey. I thought he was going into the barrier then, but he did save it. Gregors is on the back of Bonta Bullet as well. P11, P12. Both Mercedes are looking to try and make overtakes at the moment. We'll just stay with this battle, then we'll go back to Gandhi. We'll go, in fact, go and ball Gandhi now. MFD971 says, do you maybe stream TTC one day? TTC, is that the top tier championship, by the way? Is that the top tier championship? Gandhi then, looking for a move here, possibly on Julku if he's close enough.
Merlin's within a second.
Oh, he is. Merlin's on fire, isn't he?
Yeah, I've just been watching him.
I mean, Merlin's sat there thinking, I can see you now, mate, and I don't need a K9 and an 8-time scope to see you. All I need now is me iron sights, and you're mine. You know what I mean? He is really, really closing on Roland. Gandhi...
He even said he was slow at this track.
Yeah, he did. Gandhi yet to make a move on Julku at the moment. I think he's just holding station at the moment behind Jul, trying to see if Jul will make a mistake as those two guys come down towards turn 4. Greg is also about 0.6 of a second behind Bonta. Who's running top tier? Is it Tez, MFD? I thought they're going to be running it on their own channel. I wasn't sure how they're doing it. Possible dry couple of last laps, says the Larvinator, says the Mobile Chicane. Okay. So are we going to see a sort of Canada from last season where it all dries up on the last couple of laps and cars are not sure whether or not to pit or not?
Yeah.
Do you remember Division 2 last season? Right here, where Jason had that problem, had that conundrum, and it cost him a race win.
That's what I mean. On certain tracks, it can dry up so quickly as well. It just puts you on edge.
Yeah, exactly. Ash in the chat says, can I get a point for pole position? Yeah, and here's my point. Stop crashing. There you go. You got a point.
Andy going for a move here?
Maybe
quite close enough.
He's quite close enough. Gunhead93, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Not quite sure why they didn't come up on the screen actually. But thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome. MFD, yeah, I'd be open to that, dude. Thursdays and Fridays are non-starters. Thursdays I've got the Paradox series, which I stream the esports competition there, and Fridays I stream the FGWC Big Twos as well. So I'm not sure if that causes a problem on the nights, but yeah, I'm always open for doing a bit of special comms. Gandhi is really pressurising Jewel here, coming through turn 9. He really, really is. Just going to stay with Gandhi. I want to stay in his POV because it gives you a real perspective of just how difficult the conditions are. You've got the rain beating down, plus visibility. You've got the water dripping down the camera. You know what I mean? Oh, Jules spun it. He's in the wall. Oh, Jules gone. Are we going to see a safety car? Hello. Is it going to happen? Yep, you got it. You got it. Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. What do the guys do now? They should just stay out, surely. Surely. Unlucky, Jewel. Unlucky, mate. The BMI lander is out for the second time. Let's do this. Woo, here we go then. Safety car conditions. I'd be surprised if anyone comes in, to be honest with you, at the moment.
I'll stay on board of bread and see what he does.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like
The
he's getting
chat's, the
out.
chat's getting lively. Don Kiddick says, here we go, Merlin. Safety car, boy. Gunhead, welcome, dude. You know it's Beastie, by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like everyone is staying out. I'd be very surprised to see anybody come in, unless anyone's got damage they want to get rid of. Don't forget, of course, top right on the screen, guys, you've got BLMetry up there with all your car stats as we race, wing damage, tyre temperatures, tyre wear. All the full Monty is up there, courtesy of BLMetry. Right, so anybody else coming in? Yeah, Gregors is coming in. Interesting. Now, what's Gregors doing? Watch is going to drive through safety car for missing his Delta. Oh, that's going to be crucial.
Yeah, he was just thinking, oh yeah, I can catch the pack up, and then boom.
He's just going for a tyre change. What's he? He's not. Is he putting on slicks? No, new set of inters. I thought it looked yellow for a minute. I thought, surely he's not putting on slicks on there. No, it's a new set of intermediate tyres going on Gregors' car. I don't know if that's going to be a good call or not. That's an interesting one. The Watch is this is going to give Watch, of course, a chance to catch everybody up as well. But Watch has got the thing is, Watch's race is cooked there, because as soon as the safety car comes in, he's got 3 laps to serve the
Jesus
drive
Christ,
through.
see you are a fucking
3-second penalty.
Sandler.
You're like that coffee machine, you know, from bean to cup, you fuck up.
That was your strat last season, Jace, around here, wasn't it? A bit of an omni-shambles, dude. I'm just sorry. Oh, man. Old man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, Stacey, you got a shout out there from Rapid Vorno.
Did I?
Yeah.
Thank
There
you. Thank you, Vorno. He's a solid driver, Vorno.
He didn't say hello to me, Milo, so, but, you know.
That's a bit rude.
Yeah.
That's a bit rude.
Yeah, look, I'm going to do this now. The little beer and kebab trick. Look, I'm doing a safety car, but look, that's with no hands, Vorno. Just for you. There you go.
Schumacher's pitted as well.
That's an interesting call, man, I'm telling you. It's an interesting call. Now, the rain's not going to ease off, and he's not going to put slicks on, is he? Let's have a little look. I'm just curious, in case anyone's nuts enough to risk it. No, Inter's going on there. Did you say hello, dude? Did you? Let me check the chat. Oh, he did say hello. Well, hey, I tell you what then. I'm sorry for doing that to you. I'll take it away and do that to you instead. How about that? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I've got to be careful. I've got to keep at least one hand on the steering wheel here, because the conditions are quite treacherous, and I'm terrified I'm going to put the safety car on the wall. You know what I mean?
Not going to come in this lap, is it?
No, it'd be another one. Yeah, I would have thought. I would say so. I don't know. This is Codemasters, man.
True.
Giles says, hang on, let me just go back a bit. Rapid Jack says, just this is to Giles, just lurking, watching some great content. To which Giles replies, but what about my content? My heart is broken. Giles, do you know what? You've got some great things in your content. The bit I love the best out of all your streams is when you click that raid beer and kebab button. That's the best bit, man. I'm telling you. No, Joe, I tell you what, guys. Seriously, joking aside, it's the best part. No, I'm just kidding. Giles is a good streamer. He's an up-and-coming F1 commentator.
Yeah.
I miss him because he's not got his afro anymore. But apart from that, check him out. He's been streaming some of the Division 6 races over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, wow. That's
getting puddly out there.
Well, I did say a couple laps ago that it was signs of standing water. In fact, that was just before the safety car was deployed. So, but somebody said, was it the mobile chicane said that it was supposed to be drying up before the end. Interesting.
Puddles.
Yeah.
I think it's nearly full wet.
Don Kiddick says, anyone know why the Red Bull is getting alongside the safety car? Yeah, because he thinks he's Max Verstappen. He wants to overtake it. Safety car's coming in. Right, I'm going to flick back to the broadcast cam. So, I need to get his skates on here.
Find out if Schumacher's made the right call.
About to find out, aren't we? We're about to find out. Shuey there on the wet weather tyres. Of course, Roch has got to serve a drive-through.
Keep it clean,
Hang on.
boys.
Sambler.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Thank you, Jason. Okay, here we go then. Safety cars pulling off into the pit lane. We're about to go racing with 7 laps to go here at the Red Bull rink in Spielberg. And they are off. But I tell you what, it's going to be a touch-and-go restart. They're going to be really having to feel they've got really cold tyres at the moment, so they're going to be taking it easy, I think. I think Brake may go quite late. Oh, is he gone already?
Yeah.
They're tippy-toeing around at the moment. Look at Merlin now.
Merlin.
Merlin looking for a move on Roland. Let's jump on board. He's almost alongside, but Roland has got the defensive line to turn 1. But he goes deep into turn 1, and Merlin's going to get the job done. Says, thank you very much. He fell for the old 3-car trick, and Merlin gets the job done, moves himself up to P3. Sato has just breezed past Dempsey. Look at the conditions. It is horrific here.
Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that.
Keep it clean, boys.
Yeah, keep it clean. Kenzie just redeemed his own voice there. Quality Kens. They are really struggling. Oh, Gandhi's gone. Gandhi's gone. I mean, not going to see another safety car, are we, surely? Turn 3 crash. Wow, no safety car, I don't think.
Schumacher seems to be doing okay, keeping up with these.
Yeah. Well, look at that. I mean, offline, it's just standing water everywhere. It's standing water everywhere.
I think he's made the right call.
Is he going to now breeze through the pack?
Just looking at Gregors, he's on intermediate, fresh as well.
Gandhi says, what the hell happened there? You were caught cheating on your missus. You were caught cheating with a wall. It was a very close, intimate relationship. As Shuey gets past Gregors, man, you're right, he's finding the grip. And he may even get Bonter as well. Yeah, Shuey's on the charge. Shuey is on the charge, making her way down towards turn 1. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Straightforward overtake. Wow.
It's a good job those tires
Gregors as
And
well.
Gregors and Bonter's fighting. Let's jump on board here, because conditions are horrific here.
Schumacher's already catching mortars.
Gregors is trying to work out the inside here of Bonter. Can he make this mistake? Gives room. That's good driving. That's good driving. Who gets the better traction?
Dempsey and Harvey as well.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 here. I think Bonter may have just got the high ground now. Gregors, yeah, he has. Gets the move done. Dempsey trying to get the inside of Harvey. All careful, guys. Don't make contact. Harvey's gone a little bit deep there. Oh, my goodness me. How did he keep traction there? Somehow he kept traction with half the car off the track in the wet. Wow. Bonter's having a look again at Gregors trying to get that position back. I'm going to go into the broadcast cam. It's so difficult to see, actually. Merlin is doing what he needs to do now. He needs to open up a 3-second gap. And I tell you what, he is doing it. The gap back to Roland is 1.7 seconds. Roland needs to get his skates on. He can't afford to let that gap increase much more if he wants to get on the podium tonight. Shuey is up to P9 and he is hunting down Mortars.
Yeah, I would say, how far do you think he go? He's got penalties, but...
Well, what's he got in the way of penalties? He's got 6 seconds of penalties. So I think a race wins beyond beyond the realms of possibility, unless a bunch of DNFs. But Roland is losing time. He's losing 2 or 3 tenths a sector to Merlin at the moment, and is bringing Sato back into play as well. The one saving grace for Roland to defend against Sato is that he is not currently carrying a penalty. Roger's in the pits, so he's come out of the pits. I think he just served his drive-through, actually.
Schumacher can just break so much more later.
That's what it's all about. I'm going to jump on board actually with Shuey to see, just to give you an idea actually on board his car, to see, so you can see exactly where he is braking in relation to the other cars. That's of course if you can see beyond that wall of spray that's being kicked up by the cars in front. Brake K picks up a penalty. Interesting. Austin could be on for a race win here, which would cement his position at the top of the championship. Let's have a look at the situation there. Just have a quick little look. Brader's got 3 CS, his first time penalty. Merlin's on 6 now. Roland's on 0. So at the moment, Merlin is probably net. I'd say Merlin's probably net P4 at the moment.
Yeah.
But Austin now needs to try and stay within 3 seconds of break 8. He could be on for a famous victory here.
It stopped raining. Nearly. It's got a lot lighter.
It has got a lot lighter. Oh, and there we go. Mortis, Schumacher's ran to the back of Mortis. Yeah, he's lost. His tyres are cooking. We got a safety. What the hell?
I know. So
A safety car this late in the race. This is ridiculous.
Good old Cody's.
Oh, co-masters. Now, is anyone down the bottom going to throw a gamble here, right, and put slicks on? Because this track, if it stops raining now, the track will dry out really quickly.
Yeah, it's whether it would... It's still raining. It's a gamble, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
do I pit, do
But
I
like
don't?
someone like Merlin, this has just killed his race because he was on for P4. Now he may struggle to get into the top 10 for all I see now. It's yeah. Roland's now looking good for potential P2.
No one's pitting?
No, it's just too wet. Even if I just can't believe we've got such a late safety car. Yeah, he's going to come off those tyres, isn't he? The wets are screwed. I think he's got to change his front wing anyway.
That's a shame. It looked like it was going to stay like that, and then...
Yeah, Bonta's in as well. Yeah, he just couldn't brake. His tyres were... I think he just overheated his tyres. So what's he... Yeah, new front wing going on there. Intermediates on, but it's the front wing he has to change there. So he'll cruise up to the back of the pack again. Or will he? I think the safety car will come in at the end of this lap. They're going to have 2 laps of racing, I reckon.
Yeah. It has to, surely. Have we just picked up another time penalty under the safety car?
Oh, that's poor.
How there's no disrespect to any driver. I just wonder, how do you pick up penalties under a safety car?
Safety car's coming in, as I anticipated. It's caught Shuey and Bonta out. They're not going to catch the pack. So we've got about, what, 6 miles of racing left here. We're going to have two flying laps. There's going to be no DRS now for the rest of the race. But anyway, it's wet anyway, so we're never going to get it. Unlucky, Watchman, unlucky. Keep your chin up, mate. Keep the old pecker up. It's all good, dude. Now, of course, Austin has potentially got this race in the bag, but what he doesn't want to do now is pick up a penalty, because that could hand a win to Roland.
Bray's already gone.
Yeah, he's gone early. He's got to try and open up a gap, hasn't he? He's got to open up 3 seconds on Austin in 2 laps. He's got to push and push if he wants to get the win. And he's already pushing. He's already broken a second on Austin already. He's really going for it. Merlin knows he has got to pass Austin if he's going to have any chance for a podium. Oh, Braid there running a bit deep there at turn 1. I wonder if he might have picked up a warning for that. Sato has picked up a time penalty. Let's jump on board with Merlin trying to chase down Austin. We got Mortis and Dempsey going side by side. Let's jump on board. Here we go. Mortis going up the inside of Dempsey. Dempsey defending on the right hand side of the track as they come into turn 3. And Dempsey defends really, really well. Or gets a little bit of oversteer there to try to get the power down. Mortis is going to come back at him on the left hand side. It's all about a drag race now. And who's got the balls on the braking into turn 4? Going to stay with this battle. Dempsey's gone late on the brakes into turn 4. Switchback move for Mortis possibly. No, Dempsey gets the traction. And Mortis has to lift off. Oh, that's good defensive work there from Dempsey. It had to be.
Great racing, great defending.
Braid's opened up 2 seconds on Austin. Austin now has to push.
He's defending like crazy from Merlin, and this is just helping Braid.
Yeah, but he can afford to let Merlin go and just stay with him. Merlin's got the penalties. Austin's got to push. Yeah. Otherwise, he's going to lose a race win here.
He's pushing 2.3 seconds.
Braid still fancies the win as it stands at the moment. Austin, though, would just be a winner. Braid would be P2 and Roland would be P3 as it stands. But that can all change. We're on the last lap, ladies and gents. Lap 36 out of 36 of this action-packed race. Let's have a look at it from Merlin's POV. At the moment, he can't find a way past Austin. Braid has got the gap up to nearly 2.5 seconds now. Austin now, I think, Austin's got the bullet down. I think Gregors has got past Schumacher for P9, so Mercedes, more points there for the Mercedes team. I think Austin's, he's burning off his battery. Braid is pushing hard, but Austin's burning off his battery now. I think he's realised the danger. He's trying to get his foot down now. We've got about 4 corners to go here. The gap 2.5 seconds. Braid is just going to hope that Austin makes some kind of mistake here. A little mistake somewhere. It's 2.6. Oh, it's creeping up. We're going to jump on board. Brace is going to come up to the line now. Come through turn 10. The gap's up to 2.7. Oh, can he do this? Can he do this? It's 2.8. Oh, this is going to be so close. 2.9. On board with Austin. Has Austin done it? No, Brace got it. Wow. I had Austin down as winning that. On my timing screen, I had Austin by about a tenth, but the game is... Might have to check the timings on that one, actually, Stacey. We may have to check the timings on. I had Austin winning by about a tenth, not the other way around. Need to check on that. Yeah, need to check on that. But of course, it's going to be very difficult to try and work that one out. So at the moment, we're going to go as is. Roland gets the driver of the day. It's back on the podium. Gandhi, the thing is, sometimes the game takes a moment to refresh the timings. In that moment, the gap could have gone over 3 seconds. And if we can't have categorical evidence, then the race result will stand. That's how it works, dude. So we're going to give you a rundown. As I say, Jason, refer back to my reply to Gandhi. We have seen it before and we have not changed the result. But as it stands at the moment, Bray is your race winner. Austin finishes in P2, but does increase the gap at the top of the championship. Roland in P3. Merlin just misses out on the podium there in P4. Sato in P5. Good result there for Sato. Mortis P6. Harvey in P7. Shuey in P8. Dempsey in 9. And Gregors rounds up your top 10. And then outside the top 10, we have Bonta in 11th. Roger in 12th is classed as finishing. Is he? No, he's actually classed as DNF, even though he's on the penultimate lap. He is classed as DNF. Gandhi also DNF. DNF's also for Jewel Coot. How good are you? Rog T and Scotty. So there you go. Unless we have, as I say, unless we have categorical proof that the time and screen is wrong, but I'm not going to reverse a result, particularly if there's a slight bit of desync. I have no control over that. You know what I mean? So we have to pretty much go with the result. Let's head back to the command center. Alrighty. What a race, Stacey. What a race.
Yeah, I mean, dry to wet, you can't complain. That's what Austria brings though, right?
That's what it's all
good
about.
Racing as well.
It's a great track. Before you guys go, by the way, I want to sort out the channel points, and I'm going to chuck a raid over as well to my brother from another mother across the pond, Mr. El Taco Man Gaming. Let's just sort out the prediction. 2 or more safety cars. Yes, we did have 2 or more safety cars. So I'm going to redeem the channel points now for the prediction. There we go. Right, that's going to come up on your screen now. Okay, the prediction is done. Drive the day, Roland. They're going from P16 to P3. Great effort there. Great effort there from Roland. 15,000 beer tokens go to Rampant Badger and 3 other drivers. So well done to you guys. All right, don't go away anywhere, Stacey. Thanks for doing the Cosby first of all as well. Really appreciate it.
No worries, beer.
Really enjoyed that. And don't go anywhere. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. As I say, don't go anywhere, guys, because we're going to send a raid out to my main man, Mr. El Taco Man Gaming, my brother from another mother across the pond, who's currently streaming F1. I don't know whether he's doing PC, PlayStation, or Xbox tonight, because he's got all 3, because he's a goddamn multitasker, this boy. But I'm going to go and check my raid anyway. So give him some beer and kebab love.
Do you know what nemesis
Yes, I
means?
do know what nemesis means,
Righteous
Jason.
infliction
And I'm trying to end the stream.
Retribution manifested
Right, guys.
by an appropriate agent.
I'll be back tomorrow night for Division 4. Until then, take care. Godspeed.